Hi guys, welcome back to Life We Own It. If it's your first time here, I'm Bianca and this is my husband Francois.
Welcome.
We recently went on a trip to Salalah. We picked our favorite 10 places to share with you in this video. So if you would like to see how Salalah Oman looks, or you are planning on visiting Salalah Oman and you would like to go check out these 10 places, then please stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do hit the subscribe button to be notified of our future videos.
In number 10 we have Angkor. On the photos and everything, it really looked amazing. When we arrived there, it was dry. So we were kind of a bit disappointed, but also in the same sentence, we were kind of expecting that. We didn't go in monsoon season, we went in April.
If you do visit, tag our Instagram in it and we would love to see it in full bloom. In number 9 on our list is a little beach and rest area called Lam An Mukai. It's linked in the description below and it's pinned on the map as Lam An Mukai rest stop. You can see they are busy with great development there, small little huts that might be turned into small restaurants. We would definitely recommend you check that out.
Number 8 is Orchard Beach. The houses was literally on the beach, and the beach was absolutely gorgeous. The sand was so white and the water was beautiful. Number 7 is Iftalkut Beach. It's beautiful. The sea there and the beach as well. It's really gorgeous.
So coming in at number 6, when we went through other people's YouTube videos and Google Maps and everything, planning our trip on what we wanted to see in Salalah, this didn't really stood out much. Maxwell Beach is famous for these grids that they put over the holes where there's rocks, and then as the waves crash into the rocks, it creates like a air pressure and then some water pressure, and it's like little fountains basically coming from the rocks. Check the tides and make sure that it is high tide. We were there low tide and we did not see any spray. If you are as lucky as we were, you will find a herd of camels roaming around in the hills, rock hanging over that makes shade where you can just sit and enjoy the views. Beautiful viewpoints where you can take photos. And we stood at the one point and we saw sea turtles swimming. Coming in at number 5 on our list of things that we would suggest for people to go and visit when they go to Salalah Oman is Shart. As you can see, this is pretty amazing, and this is not even one of our top 3 items. Make sure to stay until the end of the video to see how number 1 looks.
While you go up, there will be a military point where they will stop you, but don't need to worry. They take your passport, they go run it through the system, they bring your passport back to you, and you're on your way. Number 4 is Kufan Heritage House. It's actually a very interesting house. It was owned by the Kufan family. The house is 150 years old. We went into the house for a little tour, and then the people told us, but you can stay here. It's a museum and a hotel basically in one. That what we saw and the things that they showed us, what they used to make butter. Because it's a goat skin, and they do
pull milk fast and then shakes while and it's become remain butter inside.
Okay, so that's how they make butter. And what they made for the little babies to sleep in. For me, it was very interesting to see how the people built their houses back then. Of course, the doors and things are very small. I don't always understand that. If you maybe know, you can leave a comment, because the Arabic people isn't really small people.
Taka Fort, that is number 3 on our list.
It's a military fort. They built the fort to protect their city. So inside the fort, they showed all the weapons that they used, the guns and the swords and all of that.
So I'm not a history maniac. I get quite bored pretty easily by all of these things. But for me to agree to split something like this in our top 3 of things to visit and do on your trip to Salalah, you must know it is quite amazing. When we went up the stairs and you just get that 360 view of the ocean on the one side and the mountains on the other side, it's something you cannot imagine. We did manage to see one waterfall and we were absolutely mind blown, where on the second last day we finally found a waterfall. So coming in second on our list is the Darbat Waterfall. It's beautiful. I can't even remember how many tears I tried counting that the waterfall just came flowing down, and there are several waterfalls next to each other, and the pools where the waterfall ran into is clear, and it's just so picturesque. But the reason for me why I did not make it into our number 1 spot, considering we went actually 4 waterfalls, was the fact that it's very touristy. We wanted to go on a nature holiday. We wanted to go and experience untouched nature, and it's just very, very hard to get that feeling when you have several cars parked there, tens of people walking around, and obviously also enjoying it. If you are still watching, you clearly like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. It really helps out our channel and get it to the people that will also enjoy it. If you are not subscribed to our channel yet, please make sure you are subscribed to be notified of all the content we are going to be bringing your way in the future. In the number 1 spot of 10 things that we will recommend to people visiting Salalah to see and do is, the name speaks for itself, Hidden Beach Al Fazaya. So like we just mentioned in number 2, probably the only reason why the waterfall unfortunately did not make it into the number 1 spot is because it was not secluded enough for what we wanted to experience on our Salalah road trip, and the Hidden Beach Al Fazaya made it into this spot for this reason. We just knew we wanted to go to a beach and check out one of the beaches along the way, but as we were on our final 20 meters of the path, we could see dolphins jumping in the water. And I know dolphins are very overrated, but this was the first time in our lives that we saw dolphins in the wild, not going on a boat, not in a show, nothing, just at a beach, just as happy as can be, swimming up and down. So even if you just go to Salalah, 2 or 3 day trip, and rent a car and drive to the Hidden Beach Al Fazaya, it's absolutely through and through and through with the trip. It truly feels like paradise, like you will not regret making the trip.
And please, if you do that, if you go and you go enjoy yourself, just clean up after. We need to keep everything clean, and that's the only way that we can if all of us work together.
Leave us a comment at any time if you have any questions of any of these things that you would like to know more about. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really hope you like it. Share it with friends and family who you think might enjoy it. Whether your next trip is to Salalah or there's something else that you have been meaning to do this past couple of weeks or months, make sure to get to it. It's your life. go and own it.